out here at the river again. Gonna get some miles in over lunch. It's a pretty day. Enjoy. The wind is really heavy going that direction, going south, so I'm gonna go find some refuge on a different part of the trail. But man, this is a gorgeous day. 50 degrees, I'll take it, man. Almost half mile left. Pushing it a little harder. It's such a nice day. All right, let's finish this workout. We'll catch up with you in the basement. Hey, what's up everybody? Dan the Ultra Dad here. Thanks again for watching my videos. Before we start tonight, if you have enjoyed my content, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the like thumbs up, or hit the bell or you can do both. Hit the bell notification to let you know of future videos that come out so you can watch them. I appreciate it very much. It helps my channel. And so with that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, so tonight, I hope you enjoyed my run today. It was just an absolutely beautiful day. 50 degrees plus. I think it was probably 52, 53 by the time I was done with my run. I was on the river trail, which is amazing down here in Ohio. Really enjoy it. So, but it was a great run. The weather again was fabulous. Sun was shining. It really couldn't get a whole lot better than today. So I really enjoyed it. And what it did for me though was it kind of brought some things into focus. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. Is 3 more mistakes that I've made with my YouTube channel over the past, I'd say, month or two. If you have renewed my channel, it's all about ultra running, all about long distance running, in particular ultra trail running. And I talked about this in a prior video, but I have had some decent success over the past few months. But what happened was I hit one video in particular, my first 100 miler, that did really well. And then after that, it's I've been in a bit of a decline as far as views and subscribers and things like that. And so I think the main thing to say about it is my priorities have been a bit out of place, a bit out of whack, as we say. You know, because those priorities are a little bit out of balance. And these are 3 things in particular that cause that. And I kind of want to open up tonight about that and share with you 3 things I'd like to change, but 3 mistakes I've made with my YouTube channel over the past couple months. So the number 1 mistake that I've made recently is that I've kind of lost track of my why. I've been distracted from it. What I mean by that is everyone has a reason they do something. They have a why. They have a motivation. They have a priority, as we're talking about. And for me, I've been way too caught up with other things with my YouTube channel, whether it be subscribers, the statistics on the channel, the views, what have you. And I've forgotten about the fact that I really have 2 major whys and reasons why I do this channel. They've been what have carried me through all of last year, really the past year and a half since I started my channel. And there's 2 things. Number 1, I do this channel and I film because I enjoy and I love running. So that's obvious if you watch my channel, but that's my number one why. The number two why is I really enjoy the filmmaking process, from the actual, from shooting, video and pictures and photography, all the way to the editing. I really enjoy that process, and I've had fun with it. And really, if you are going to have a YouTube channel and you don't enjoy that process, you're probably not going to last very long. Kind of lost track of that in the past couple months, and it started to become a bit of a grind. And when you're trying to do 3 videos a week, it's not always easy. It's not always, super fun the whole time. So this is the number one mistake that I've made over the past couple months, and I'd like to change that by refocusing my attention on my whys, on why I enjoy this YouTube channel. The number 2 mistake that I've made in recent months is I've kind of grown a bit of an addiction to YouTube analytics. So yeah, I don't know, unless you're a YouTube junkie or you have your own channel, you may not understand this, but after that first video, I started getting a bunch of subscribers, and it was kind of fun to watch the channel grow. The problem with that, though, it started to really misguide what I cared about with this channel. So that was it was a big mistake to get too addicted and too focused on the YouTube analytics. These are things like, your watch time, your views, your subscribers, how each video does, and it can be very obsessive when you put so much time into something to watch how it does. And if it doesn't do well, you give yourself a hard time. And if you do well, you probably get too inflated about it and think that you've done too good of a job. The truth is, and this kind of came from a couple other YouTubers that I really enjoy, the truth is it takes a long time to develop an audience. It takes a long time to connect with others, and you really have to be in it for the long haul. Sure, there's lucky people who hit it big with a few videos, and that's not as much of a concern for them, except it really still is down the road because they have to maintain those views, maintain those subscribers. But the analytics are interesting, but I think I've spent way too much time looking at them, and so that's my number 2 mistake in recent months with my YouTube channel, is an overemphasis and an addiction really to the YouTube analytics. Instead, I need to be focusing on the number 1 mistake that I made, and that is my why. Really enjoy the running, enjoy the process of making the films, of making the videos, and then those other things will come after that. And if they don't come, then you don't accumulate these statistics and the analytics don't go your way, then you try something different, or maybe you don't need that. I started this channel because I wanted to have videos for my family and myself and really enjoyed making this content. So we need to keep that focus. I need to keep that focus even if, it doesn't please the YouTube analytic. But quite honestly, I think it's much more likely to be successful if I focus on the right priorities and on these things that I enjoy about the process. And so moving on, my number 3 mistake that I've made in recent months with my YouTube channel, and this is a little bit embarrassing, but it's comparing myself to other channels. So, some channels, they just blow up and they do amazing in the beginning. And, I have different feelings about the quality of my content and about my videos. But again, the reason I'm doing it is because I'm enjoying it. So yeah, it's a little bit embarrassing to say that I compare myself to other channels, and I'm a little bit competitive, so I want to do better. And my channel just hasn't blown up like some channels have, and that's okay. But I have had a lot of success too, and I'm very happy with that. So I have almost 500 subscribers, nothing to complain about, and I really enjoy it. I think my subscribers enjoy my content, so I'm okay with that, and I'm happy with that. I like to see it continue to grow, but really, it's a huge mistake to compare yourself to others because everybody has their own place in time where they are at that moment. You never know what's going to happen next. You never know at what point your process is going to lead to success. You don't know at what stage in the process you are. You may feel like you're behind in the process, but what's really going on is you're learning a lot, and then you're going to make a huge leap forward as you continue going. You never know when that next step, when that big break will be. And that, definitely goes along with any creative process like filmmaking or photography. It may never happen. So that's the key, is why are you doing it? And that's where we return back to those whys. and I guess it's kind of hard to articulate for me, comparing myself to others. It's just not a good idea. You know, it's something you learn as a kid. Your parents tell you, don't compare yourself to others. I mean, naturally you're going to. I'm competitive. I want to be better than this or that channel. I want to do better. I want to grow faster. But again, when you're talking about YouTube, some of it, I hate to say it's not about luck, but the timing might be a little bit about luck. If you continue to put content out, if you continue to work hard and continue to do what you're doing, I think I've gone on and on enough about comparison to others, but there are good ways to compare yourself to others. You can learn a lot about other channels or other people to figure out how to make your channel better and do things a little bit better and tweak things with your own process, but you just can't get caught up with it, and I had started doing that a little bit. So that's the big thing, is that these are 3 mistakes and 3 things that I'd like to change and I'd like to improve upon as we move forward. So I hope you enjoyed my 3 mistakes that I've been making with my YouTube channel, and maybe they can be helpful to you. Number 1, don't get distracted from your why. Make sure you keep your priorities straight and you're doing your channel for the right reasons. Number 2, don't get addicted to YouTube analytics and get caught up with the statistics of your channel and how each video does. Continue your content creation, forge ahead, and have fun in the process. And number 3, don't compare yourself to others. There are some constructive ways to do that, but it's very limited in usefulness, I think. Your channel is unique and has its own advantages and its own special qualities about it. Focus on those, capitalize on those, and use those to your advantage. I don't know. I hope this was helpful to somebody. These are 3 mistakes that I've made recently with my YouTube channel. I continue to see mistakes that I've made every day. I'm constantly learning, but I'm also enjoying this process, as I said before, and so that's the point, and that's why I'm doing it. So I hope you're enjoying it too. I guess that's part of the reason that I have the channel, is so other people can enjoy what I'm putting out, the content I'm putting out. If you have any comments or any questions or any suggestions on things that I could do better, definitely mention those in the comments below. I'd love to help to craft and shape my creative process to help to make it interesting for you as you're a subscriber to my channel. And then also, thank you so much for doing that, for subscribing to my channel. That's all I've got tonight. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying strong out there with your training. Today is just beautiful here in Ohio. Definitely a positive sign of things to come in the future here, weather-wise and training-wise. So, all right, have a good evening, and we'll catch you in the next one.